Well, I've made it on board, and they get up there, they park the motorcycles at the very front. They're going to be the last ones on, and they're more than likely going to be the first ones off. The backpacks seem to be doing okay. I'm going to tie them a little different when I get to Bacolod. But we're all ready to go. They're waiting for one more big truck, I think, and then we're going to be off. Well, I left in the rain. I probably shouldn't have. I left right too little soon after the typhoon. But I'm happy. I'm glad I'm able to get out of here, and maybe I can get you guys some more video. And I'll get you some when I get into Bacolod. But this is going to be our trip on the RoRo. I got here at 12 noon, and it's almost 1 o'clock. It's 50 minutes into this ordeal. That's after the boat coming in, the other one leaving, this one coming in, and getting all these cars and trucks back in here, getting the other people off and getting a new load on here. So they're scheduled about 1 hour. So overall it's taking right at an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes before we get out. They've got a couple open spots they're waiting on trucks right now. 65 pesos for the port fee, and or it could have been 45. I think 65 pesos, and then it's going to be about 350 on the boat here. I'll just have to see when they charge me. But here we are, and just give you an idea. Got one more coming in. Well, I'm up in the passengers area of this RoRo, passenger and vehicle ferry. Life jackets are up on the top floor. They're not really accessible to the people here, but I guess if they know it's going down, they can get them out. But there's two big boxes up there. They got people lined up on both starboard and port bow sides of the vessel. It's pretty crowded in here. They could probably get another 15 people in here, maybe 20. But this is what it looks like. You see these passenger ferries that tip over. This is what they look like. They got passengers on both sides, on the outside and on the bow. I'm going to try to get up on the bow so I can get you guys some good pictures. But they're lined up all the way around on either side. Makes for a lot of passengers on here. We're leaving the port of Dumangas now. Motorcycles on the bow of the vessel, secured up there with the other motorcycles. The boat looks rather large from the parking lot, and it is a big boat. It's a long boat, but it's a narrow boat. You've got one boxcar in the center here, tractor trailer, and you've got two lines of vehicles on either side. And the boat, the ship sitting there at the mooring was rocking pretty good, so I'm anxious to see what it's going to do when we get out in the open water. We got a push boat coming around to push. I don't think he's going to be helping any, but here he comes anyway. He may have to push the bow around to get the bow out. Get this thing in full astern, we're going to be in the rocks. But he's coming around. He's going to be able to do it under his own power. We're going to clear okay. Well, we're underway now. Here we've got Dumangas Island off to our starboard side. There's Looks like it's a go-fast boat. They're going to Iloilo, coming from Bacolod. Back over here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's one of the catamarans. And so we've got about a 2-hour journey across here. It's pretty hazy. We're getting closer to Bacolod. Here's another RoRo on the way. It's on its way over to Dumangas. One more last clip coming into Bacolod. You see the thunderstorms in the background. It shouldn't bother me tonight. This is coming into the city. Okay, I don't know what kind of an announcement he's making. He's on the loudspeaker. But I'm at the front of the vessel. I probably need to get up to my motorcycle. Okay, that's it for my tour on the RoRo to Bacolod. Passengers off first.
Where's the next destination?
Cebu City.
Cebu.
Oh, and then maybe Luzon.
Try to drive around the tourist highway that we do have. Don Salvador Benedicto.
Which one?
Don Salvador Benedicto. Look for that road.
Okay.
It's a many pass.
Okay.
And also try to hit Mabinay.
Uh-huh.
Try to hit the southern coast of Bayawan.
Okay.
It's a good place to be.
Well, thank you very much.
Good ride, sir. Good ride.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, that's the well wishes from one of the locals telling me to be on the local highway. These folks have been real nice to me. A lot of guys on the ferry. One asked me about a bodyguard and asked me if I wanted to hire him, and I'm not sure why. But passengers are all just about all off, so we're going to go ahead and shut it down. And thank you for following me on this. Well, I finally made it into my room in Bacolod. I'm $8.99 for the room. I've got nice cold aircon. I got an interesting view of some of the roads, some of the traffic. So it's not like I'm looking like at a wall. She said my motorcycle's safe outside, and now I'm looking out and I'm seeing all the graffiti on the walls. And just like everywhere else here in the Philippines, man's out there relieving himself, a jeepney driver. They just stop and go wherever they want to go. Ah, he's all done. He's putting himself back together. Expect that. It happens all the time, everywhere. Well, I'm here. The room's $8.99. The ferry, the ferry cost me 250 pesos to the boat. 50 pesos at the port here in Bacolod. That's 300 pesos. And I think it's 45 pesos at the port of Dumangas. So that's 350 pesos to get my boat here. Not a bad deal. So I'm here, got a TV, nice secure room, pedestal sink, shower with a hot water heater in it. And for those that want to use the tabo, you got a bucket down there. Well, I don't see a bucket, so this is more for just a shower. Oh, I've got to hold that shower. No, there's a stand up there, bracket. That's good. Okay, well, I'm here. It's 4:30. It was a long trip, but I made it. And thank you for watching my Philippine journey.